correspondent Sally Farhat in Beirut. Sally, how did this finally happen? What contributed to the formation happening today?
So indeed, after a year and a month of government deadlock, Lebanon was finally capable of forming the long-awaited government after a meeting that was held between Aoun Ate, or President Aoun designate, or now the Prime Minister Ate, and Speaker of the Parliament Berre, that lasted for 50 minutes. This new government was announced, including the government or the cabinet lineup. Ate actually is still giving a speech in regards to this new government. He promised that the Lebanese, that this government will do its utmost best to lead the country out of its current collapse, its current crises, and to support the Lebanese as much as possible. However, in terms of what led to this formation a year after Hassan Diab's government was or resigned. So there are two factors here that could be mentioned in regards to what contributed to the formation. One, internationally, the conversation held almost 2 weeks ago between French President Emmanuel Macron and the Iranian president in regard to the government formation in Lebanon seemed to hint that internationally there is no longer any problem in terms of formation locally, and this kind of helped in today's formation. And then two, locally, there were recent developments between Najib Niate and Gibran Bassil, who is the leader of the pre-patriotic movement, and it involved exchanging cabinets that previously had some disagreements, and this exchange in cabinets led to agreements between the two parties and thus the formation today. Now, there are two remaining questions in regards to this new government that are still unclear. One, is it really made up of experts or not? Is it really made up of specialists or not? This is to be seen or to be confirmed after the cabinet lineup and the ministers' CVs are presented. This hasn't happened yet, but there are some speculations, especially that there were a lot of political interference in naming the new ministers. And two, does it include a blocking third or not? And some experts actually say that there is a hidden blocking third in this new cabinet lineup. However, we still are to examine these new names in the cabinet lineup before we can actually confirm in this regard.
As you said, Sally, Prime Minister Mihati still giving a speech now. One highlight, he says that he hopes that he can stop the collapse in Lebanon and bring prosperity back to the country. I'm sure that's a sentiment shared by all of the public in Lebanon as well. Sally Farhat in Beirut, thank you so much for that update, and we'll be checking in with you throughout the day as we get more details.